Well, welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. That wasn't supposed to be playing. And it is Friday, the 30th of April, 2021. Wow, last day of April. We're already in the 5th month tomorrow. January, February, March, April, May. Wow. Good news is we're starting it off on a Saturday, my last in Arizona. Yahoo! Very excited about that. Packing's going, it's a mess. Let's just say that. I got everything packed on one half. Everything's in this room. It's a nightmare. Tomorrow night will be the last live show from the computer. Apparently, I will not have my computer and everything up and running until May 10th after tomorrow. Doesn't mean there won't be a show Monday. All it means is that they'll be live from the phone. It just gets better and better. I found out the house that I'm staying in with my folks is half the size they told me it was. And I know my mother told me it was this big house, you know, because our furniture is going to take till the 9th to get to Florida after Tuesday. So we're going to be there for 6 days in a rented house that was supposed to be big, 3 bedrooms. I have a studio if I wanted, the bedroom, 2 bathrooms. Nope. Now I found out it's half the size and there's only 1 bathroom. So I said I'm getting a hotel room. So that's what I'm going to do. I can't stay with my parents that close together. Oh my God, no, I won't do it. So I'm getting I already looked up some hotels and yeah, it's going to cost me. But I don't care. I cannot stay in the same house with my parents that close together. It's ridiculous. I don't even want to tell you the square footage because it might as well be an apartment. I can't do it. I'm up all hours. So is my dad. You think I'm going to sit here in the same room with my dad? Hey, Dad, what are you doing? Got his hands down his pants. I'm trying to get to watch a movie. He likes watching wrestling now. What is happening? You actually do go backwards in life when you get older. But I think we found out why Dad likes the wrestling, because every now and then, twice and maybe more than 2 times, you see some girls in scantily clad clothing. Oh, Joshua, thank you for that, man. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna have to get room. Well, I don't know if it's that type of place I'll be staying in, but it is going to be at least $500 for the week. Thank you, Joshua Morphew. $20 super chat for the room service. That'll take care of a couple of meals, right? Thank you very much, man. That's super generoso. I wasn't even thinking of that. Well, it just happened. So I just found out a couple of hours ago. Thanks, man. Super generoso. Great way to start. Thanks. Super chat is open. You know, I do take PayPal, Cash App, and all that stuff. You can just see it in the link in the description for all the previous shows and top of the YouTube channel over in the right by the banner. Lisa Marie, no. Yay. You timed it, Richie. It looks like you'll miss the triple digits here. I know. But check this out. By the way, Lisa, you don't have to do that. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Generoso super. Yeah, I know. It's going to be getting up in the hundreds right after I leave. But here's the deal. So Florida has a lot of inclement weather, right? I was checking it out last night. They had fog. Fog. You know how often I've seen fog in Arizona? 3 times. That's it. In 41 years. 3 times. I cannot wait to get to Florida's fog. Hey, man, it was 80% humidity with no clouds today. I'm excited about this humidity. It's going to make my skin, my pores open up. I'm going to sweat and look healthy. How's this? I don't see my mother for about a week and a half or so. And I go over there today to grab a TV box and stuff. I was passing by. And she goes, you look horrible. That's the first thing she says. I go, I actually thought I looked good. Yeah. She goes, maybe it's the lighting. And my dad goes, oh, he's just pale. You're just pale. They're not used to seeing me without a tan. I used to be tan all the time. It's like every time I see these people, they don't even know who I am until like 2 minutes after I've been there. Oh, that's our son. Oh, you look like shit. John Haggett. Thank you for the $3 super sticker. I don't know what the sticker is because it doesn't show it. All I see is what you see on the screen. So I'm sure it's a pear or something, a pear-shaped thing. But thank you very much, John Haggett, with the $3 super chat. Super generoso super chat. That's funny. I swear to you, man, this trip, oh boy, I tell you. It's, you know what it is, and here's me, I'm selfish. That's how I am. I'm only thinking of me. My poor folks, I mean, they got to deal with me too. I'm no picnic. Although I bit my tongue, I didn't say anything. She said, and then I seen my mother looking at me out of the side like this, like after she said it, and I'm looking at her, and she's expecting me to get mad, so she won't really look at me. She's giving me one of these. Like, yeah, the house is only half the size and there's only one bathroom. Like she's expecting me to go, oh my God, are you kidding? What the fuck? No, but I said, all right, I'll just get a hotel. Booyah! That's how you handle your parents. You don't get mad, you get even. Roll call? Stu Garson, there's Stu Garson's here. I seen him at the top of the mountain looking down at me, and he said, Rish. I said, what? Everything's going to be okay. I'll make sure of it, he said. Thank you, Stu Garson. Coral Ann, welcome to the show. Good to see you. As always, thank you for the funny this morning. I didn't say anything. I know I just saw it come in. I looked at it, and then I got busy. Jose Sanchez, how you doing? Huh? Welcome to the show. B. Baker's here. What's up? Hey, how'd that get in there? This isn't alphabetized. Whoa, that thing jumped. B. Baker, welcome to the show. Dark Hour, Paranormal. Great. I'm glad you didn't get rained out today. I thought you were going to get rained out. We'll take a look at that video from the America's Stonehenge. Dark Hour, Paranormal's here. Michael Roser, lead singer of Third Phase of Moon, Behind the Veil. It's in theaters now, huh? It's on Spotify, Liquify, Applefy, and all the other places you can download music. JP Besson, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Felicia Flores. Whoopa, bomb. Yeah, that's right. Blue Chicken's here. What's up, Blue? Yeah? Huh? Yeah. Good to see you. Scott Brown made it. Yeah. All right. There he is. This guy's Twitter. It's good Twitter. It's got a good Twitter feed. It's good stuff. Learning a lot. Every day. Something new. I appreciate that. Michael Franks, deuces. Yeah, I knew it. I'm starting to memorize everybody here. Dorothy Lang, it's a pair working out. Oh, saying first pump. No, fist pump. It's fist pump. But it is fist pump. All right, Michael, we'll see you in a minute. Go take that call. Joe Monk, welcome back, man. How you doing? You didn't miss much. Nothing's happening here on this show. Cindy Lou, welcome back. Good to see you. How you doing? MK3 Mixes, what's up? Will never pay for UFO related content. Good for you. Good. You shouldn't. Unless it's a documentary. Hey. I'm just saying, there's a documentary that's coming out later this year, and it's really, I mean, I'm not sugarcoating it at all, because what was the first one they did? Countdown to Disclosure, third phase of Moon did, right? But this new one, part 2, wow. Already, wow. It's going to be really good. No, seriously. This is, anyway, you'll see. D Omnia, welcome back. Good to see you. How you been? All right, we're Corn's the booking guys here. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you here. The old spaced out radio moderator showing his face here. Good for you, man. I'm glad you're here. Screw it all. Tammy Frazier, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. Light Sky, welcome back. All right. Yeah, let's get going. Whoa. Hey, I don't know. Hey, Jimmy Mac Soundtracks, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you back. Yoga with Denise, how you doing? Good to see you back. What's next? World Chaos 76. What's up, man? Love that name, by the way. I like the next one too. Wow, this is just jumping. I like this one, Hell 21. It's good. I like hell. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Mike Ozzy. Is it Ozzy? Am I saying that right? I think I am. Probably not. What's up, Dirty Bong? I know I said hi earlier, but I just wanted to say Dirty Bong. I love that profile. It's the Gatorade Fruit Punch guy, but it's a Gatorade Bong guy. God, that's great. God bless it. Bridget Ladd, nice to see you again. That's a UFO. Okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. What is this? Dustin Butterfield, a $5 super chat for the hotel. It gets expensive. I spent $18,000 for 8 months. That's a lot of money. Holy crap. You know, you could have bought a small mobile home for that. Well, thank you for the $5, and I appreciate that. Really. Because I know 18 grand over 8 months. That sounds about right. That's probably not even the food and the stress. I like hotels. Thanks, man. Super generoso. Super generoso. Mr. Huthmacher, how you doing, man? What's up? Good to see you back. I know. I don't expect people to come here every show. I wouldn't. Shane Reed, what's up from Denver? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Denver's a great place to be. I would love to live in Denver. William Carr, what's up? How you doing, man? Your picture makes me smile. You always look like you're happy in that picture. I like it. Bjorn, Belgium is back. Get out of here. Master Shadow 74, what is up? Wait a second, what's going on here? Neats B, did I say hi? Well, hello. Richard Jimenez, what's up, man? Super sticker, $2. $2 super sticker. Yeah, right back into the, well, I guess we can call it room service fund for this week coming up. Oh, man, I'm not going to say it. That's on me. That's on me. I appreciate it, everybody. I mean, like, beyond generoso. You guys are the best. We talk about the chat room here, and I have never, in all my years, seen a nicer group of people in a chat room. Seriously, you guys keep coming back, and new people are coming and going, but there seems to be a real tight core that I am proud to be a part of, that you guys would even spend even a minute here. I appreciate it. You have no idea. My whole life, nobody listened to me. I had a lot to say. I had a lot of stuff to say. Nobody listens now. Now, you know what they do? They say, oh, like CORBELL. right? Hey, before I get into Corbell, I got to say thank you to Misty OC Dragons for the $1.49 super sticker. And at the same time, Jose Sanchez with a $5 super sticker. You guys are the bomb. Super generoso, like in the biggest way, Jose. Thank you very much. Misty, much love. Thank you very much. Super generoso. You guys are the bomb. Troy, what's up? Thanks, guys. Richie is in. We've seen Richie is rocking video airwaves and the boys in black not happy about it as usual. Richie, emoji, smile, face, crying, laughing, smiley face, 5 smiles. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We try to have a good time here. Super generoso on the super chats, you guys. And Dorothy, I was just saying I love hotels. Love it. I love staying in hotels. I used to work in some hotels here in Arizona, the Point at Tapatio Cliffs, the Marriott, used to work there. I think I thought there was 3. There was another one. I can't remember the name of it. Probably only stayed there a week. But anyway, Muted Matrix, welcome. Let's get this show started. I know I was going to say some other stuff and I forgot what it was. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. Oh, yeah, I know what I was going to say. So I saw a tweet, from Corbell today. And instead of admitting, because I asked him in the tweet today, I said, you need to just come out and tell everybody you made a mistake. It's okay. We'll forgive you. Say you got excited, and I put this tweet out there after I read his, and his was like, well, oh, no, it wasn't a tweet. Let me pull it up. I'm getting a little confused. You know what it was? He was on a show talking about how people are attacking him is what it was. Here it is. I think I found it. No, I don't think that's it. Let me double check. Because he is saying how people are attacking him. And I said, no, that's not true. People are attacking the video, not you. I said he was lost because I think he is. I think he's lost. I think he lost his way. But I thought that was interesting that he would put that out there like that. People are attacking me. They're attacking my character. Tonight we're going to talk about some moon anomalies. I was going to talk about, I don't know if you guys saw me posting it earlier in the day. I was going to talk about whether or not people are down there. Freaking amazing. I can't wait to get out of here. What's his name? Tesla. Like, did he get messages from an alien? How did he come up with all this stuff? Is he an alien? You know what I mean? That kind of crap. But then I said, oh, yeah, I was supposed to talk about the moon. So I said that last night. We'll talk about the moon today. And I usually do that. I'll say, hey, tomorrow we'll talk about the sun. I don't even mention the sun the next day. You understand? I do it all the time. Hey, that's the best part about doing this. You can do whatever you want. I don't know. I have a video ready to play here. I don't know the content yet, but I see Lou Elizondo and Stephen Greenstreet. I just want to get your palates wet. What we're in for tonight. Curious looking anomalies on the moon, though. But is the moon really the moon? Like, is it something else? I think it's a space station. That's no moon. That's a space station. Oh, thank you, Obi-Wan. That's no moon. That's a space station. You can't do it anymore. All right, let's see what. Who wants to? I haven't listened to this yet, but who wants to bet that Lou is going to say threat, nukes, disclosure? Go.
Were they, because of that, was there any proactive suppressing or limiting of how much you could do because of that?
Sure. I had to be very careful. I really had to operate in the shadows more than ever. I was used to doing it because of my job, but I wasn't used to running operations, inside my own organization.
Holy crap, you know who he looks like? Who's the actor? He was in Minority Report, the cop. He looks like that guy. Look at Lou, all jacked up. Lou, what is that? Cypionate, propionate, enanthate? What is that? Winstrol V, Anadrol, D-ball? What are you taking? Finajet? Holy crap, is that growth hormone? Is that why your head's twice as big, Lou? That's
But
not
that's
nice.
what we had to wind up doing, because there were
It
people
is.
that were.
Now he's wearing hoop earrings. Look at his ears. This is ridiculous. This guy's off. Now, people make fun of me and UFO Jesus. I can't believe I just put me and UFO Jesus in the same sentence. But Lou's going around with hoop rings.
Were certainly.
Oh, I see. Those aren't. Oh, that's for his what is this? That's his microphone and earbuds, right?
Against this effort, and only because of again their philosophical belief system. I had nothing to do. In fact, I had one. I remember the conversation.
Yeah, stutter through that. Why don't you, Lou? By the way, the rest of the show, no more jokes. I'm going to try to do a serious show because people have been asking for it. Try to do a show without cracking any jokes or making fun of anything anybody's wearing, anything like that. I'm going to try that now.
Very well. This is a person I respected tremendously, very, very senior person. He's told me, he said, Lou, I want you to stop doing this. I said, okay, sir, I certainly can, but may I ask why? And he says, well, we already know what it is. Now, at that moment, I honestly thought maybe it was our own technology. I was running up against some super uber secret sap, and they were telling me to stop. And I said, okay, sir, so it's ours? And he said, no, that's not what I'm saying. And he said, he asked me point blank, have you read your Bible lately? And I wasn't quite sure where he was going with that. And I said, well, sir, I think I know what it says. Where are you going with this? And he said, well, then you would know that these things are demonic and we should not be pursuing them.
Unbelievable. That was not that right there, but he said that same exact thing almost verbatim on episode 4, season 1 of Unidentified. So he's talking to his higher ups who's saying, we already know what it is. And he goes, you do? Is it ours? Well, I'm not saying it's ours, but you have a Bible, Lou? He's like, yeah. You're familiar with it. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Where are you going with this? Lou asks. Well, they're demons, Lou. That would be mind-blowing. But that's what the government's filled with, right? Isn't it filled with this deep Christian? And I hear it coming from some of you. I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to make a mistake. But some of you have been trying to get me to go along with this and not go along, like you're trying to explain to me that, Rich, it's not what you think. These are demons, they're angels, these are beings that represent things that are in our Bible, things that we have seen but we don't understand. And I'm like, yeah, but that looks like pareidolia. That looks like a bush. No, that's a cloud. I don't see UFOs in clouds or in mountains or in sediment, from billion years of wind erosion on Mars. That stuff, I need more than that. I need more. I can't just have somebody tell me that they're demons without proving it. But I want to hear how he finishes. So he just found out. I'll rewind just a second here.
He said, no, that's not what I'm saying. And he said, he asked me point blank, have you read your Bible lately? And I wasn't quite sure where he was going with that. And I said, well, sir, I think I know what it says. Where are you going with this? And he said, well, then you would know that these things are demonic and we should not be pursuing them. Yeah. And he wasn't kidding. That's exactly how he felt.
So that was it. Wow. That's wild stuff. But that was the last thing. That was the final straw that broke Lou's back. That's when he got out of ATIP. After that conversation, he retired, I think, or something. Nobody really knows, but it's pretty amazing that this way of thinking about their demons and you know, they have the ability to do this and that and shapeshift. I mean, there's so many different things. And if you go by what all these other people are trying to tell me, trying to tell you, maybe it fills in the gaps. You know, how do they disappear? Well, you know, they're demons. They've got that ability. Well, yeah. How? You know, how? What is the molecular breakdown of them going from being visible? Are they using mirrors? Is it a suit? Are they time jumping, dimension jumping, parallel universe jumping? I mean, are they going into a wormhole, a vortex? Can somebody please tell me what's going on with the aliens? How can they be demons? Are they all this way? Are we going to evolve into this type of species in 1,000,000 years, 100 years? Never? I have a lot of questions, and this is why it's so difficult for me to jump on board, because nobody really has any evidence. They're just, you know, saying, well, if you read the Bible, well, I read the Bible once. That's it. And that was, you know, because I was forced to, although I did find it interesting. But nonetheless, it's hard to think that way for me. You know, I believe the universe is an all-powerful something. But to have 57, what is it, 58, 59 species always within the Earth's grasp, or like right around, and all of them are coming and going, you know, yeah. Tough one. It's a tough one. I like that, though. I like that conversation Lou had there. It's very telling. Very telling. All right, let me hold on. I got a message here. Let me see if I can read this real quick. Listen to everything. You think I can't read that. That's too personal. All right, let me get to some things here. We're not going to be doing Tesla. All right, I got to get to, because I have things not in order. Everything's just scattered. I've got a lot of moon stuff. I'm going to play several videos later. Oh, I want to thank our new patron, Anita. Thank you very much for contributing to GoofOn. Thank you very much. Very, very super generoso. Yeah, I didn't want to forget Anita. Patreon, that's it. Patron's another one. Thank you very much. Very super supportive. All right, let me get to this. No, that's not it. I'm going to have to go through some things here. That's okay. Let's just go through it. This was interesting. This comes from Vale Road Paranormal, a good follower of GoofOn on Twitter. It said, stunning DDT dump site off LA coast, much bigger than scientists expected. But his tweet was, maybe this is what they're talking about cleaning up our planet. You know how we always hear from experiencers tell us that the message from the others is that we're messing up the planet. You know, there were a bunch of Tic Tac UAP seen near the Catalina Islands. Maybe the others were pointing it out in their way. They were pointing out this monstrosity. Check this out. And this is actually happening in the Catalinas right here. This crap. And it's bad. This one's a discarded leaking barrel sits 3,000 feet on the ocean floor near Santa Catalina Island. I don't need to go through all this, but it's really, really bad. That is going to change our food. That is going to change our DNA just by eating it generation after generation after generation. Welcome to the year 2100, and people have 3 eyeballs, because that's where we're going. Hey, and if that doesn't happen, maybe it's possible that we may be able to be, maybe we can have some telekinesis powers, you know? Maybe that's how it changes. I doubt that. Oh, this was from Scott Brown. That I found it. Yeah, I didn't realize, Scott, if you're still here. He said that he heard on Mystery Wire, which is the radio show that Napster does, last night, claims that the skepticism over the pyramid video are personal attacks. I would deeply disagree, at least on my part. Any evidence, especially in ufology, needs to be looked at very closely. I said, of course Jeremy feels attacked. He's been pussified. No one is attacking him. I attacked his pyramid turds. I said he's lost because Mick West's debunk and mine proves it's a plane and stars. Yeah, that's right. I threw myself in there. I said from the get-go that was bullcrap. I didn't do what Mick Wist. No jokes. What else can he say? He failed and can't accept the responsibility. CORBELL is lost. Thank you, Scott Brown. Yeah, I didn't realize that was your Twitter feed. Mystery Wire last night claims that the skepticism over his video are personal attacks. Well, let me explain something. People who feel that they're being attacked because the video they posted was easily debunked, it is what it is, guys. It's not a pyramid, triangle-shaped UFO. Just because the Navy supposedly gave him the video, doesn't mean it's really UFOs. And the Navy didn't say those are real UFOs. They said that's a genuine video of something on the video. Navy didn't care. They didn't look at it. They go, you want it? Take it. We don't give a crap. It's nothing. You want to tell the world that that's a pyramid UFO? Go ahead. I don't care. Because they know. What do they know? I'll let you answer that question, even though there's a 22-second delay. I'll just tell you. It's because they know it's not real UFOs. So yeah, Jeremy, go ahead. Take it. KNAPP? What does KNAPP want? These pictures? This was 2 years ago. KNAPP's been holding on to them. Holding on to these cracks in the windshield. Who knows? Batman balloon. Who knows? Something in the sky. Who knows? Photoshop probably. Whatever it isn't UFOs. I promise you that. What do we give KNAPP? Oh, give him this one, and that. Yeah, no, this one. Yeah, give him that one, because that could be anything. So they take these pictures, these videos, they post them because they're nice guys, and KNAPP has credibility in this field. Why? I don't know. Why does KNAPP have credibility in this field when every single person he talks to is sketch? Bob Lazar, his very first otherworldly person he's ever interviewed as an investigative journalist 30-something years ago, could be a quack. I want Bob Lazar to work at S4. I wish he did. I wish there was more proof, but there isn't, because that's the way it's done, Richard. Yes, Bob, I know that they just take your identity and they throw it in the garbage. It's going to be impossible to tell who I am. Of course it is. That's part of the game. So I think on all the other people that KNAPP associates with, especially when you get to Skinwalker Ranch, Sketch. Everybody's sketch. That's the whole field, though. Yeah, that's the whole field. Everybody's sketch. I don't think I'm sketch. I have videos that, I don't know what they are, but, dots in the sky to me. Pff. But when you have some dots like I have that move and then stop and then move again, it's interesting. That's the fleet video that you'll see in June. But we're attacking CORBELL. Yeah. Personal attacks. Well, it isn't me. I never attacked him personally. I never attacked him personally. Well, just that he had good, crazy eyes, CORBELL, just crazy eyes, and that he's lost. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. I really haven't said a lot of bad things about him, just that he's lost. He doesn't get it. The guy is a horrible filmmaker. Yeah, terrible. Yeah, I said that. Yeah. Yeah. But that's it. That's all I said. I didn't say anything else. Just a horrible filmmaker, crazy eyes, gullible. I did say he's gullible. And he's lost gullible. Just those 4 things. That's it. Come on, man. You're going to be in this field. You have got to have some thick skin. I don't care who you are, even myself. I've had to have a thick skin since day one because nobody does what I do the way I do it. I know there's other shows out there that like to call people out and they call them hit pieces. I don't think I do those as much anymore, but I don't see anything wrong with talking about the people in the field that may not be doing our field any justice. I feel that CORBELL's videos have watered down, as well as KNAPP's photos have watered down the community more. I told CORBELL, can you just come out and say it was an accident? I made a mistake. I was, had a lot of excitement. I really thought this. But then if he does apologize for it, which nobody does that. Nobody apologizes for any mistakes they make in this field. Have you noticed that? I have. I mean, I'm talking about these people, not me. I'm on the lower tier according to them. But I'm talking about people who are in mainstream media who get that type of publicity. They don't apologize for their mistakes. What would be so bad if Jeremy Corbell apologized and said, guys, I really made a mistake. After further review and a little more research and Mick West's beautiful debunk bokeh and that this is a little bit out of focus. I didn't realize it was a plane with this flashing in the same sequence as a commercial jet. I didn't know. Yeah, I know people told me 2 hours after I posted it, but I didn't believe it. I thought I had real pyramid video, Yeah. Well, if he goes backwards, he's afraid that he will lose credibility. I say no. Same thing with Tyler. If Tyler from Secure Team 10 apologized or at least gave us an explanation of why he lied about all the things that he did, that would go a long way. That would go a long way with me. Not that it matters, but I'm saying, in the grand scheme of things, it's always nice when people admit that they were wrong. It's nice to see that human element being played out in real life. And we don't have that in ufology. We don't. Tell me, anybody, Greer, Dolan, Cameron, Pope, you name it. Who has ever come out and said, I was wrong and I apologize? Not one. Not one. It's weird. It's really weird, right? So Ryan Bledsoe blocking people, I see. He's getting blocked by those who deny. that what he's saying is real. He's a real Bible thumper, him and his dad, Christopher BLEDSOE. Rich, you were talking about the Bible in the beginning of the show. I thought you were going to be on my side. Christopher BLEDSOE? Yeah, man. How you doing, Rich? I'm all right. What do you want? Oh, hey, no hostility, brother. I'm just here because I wanted to tell you that it's all right, man. It's all right. My skin is thick and I can handle it. But what I can't handle is not hearing you believing in God. You believe in God, Rich? You're going to be judged for everything you have done. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I can't even remember everything. How can you be judged on stuff you forgot about? Oh, you'll remember, Rich, because you're going to have that day of reckoning when you pass away. See, it's all going to happen in a flash, but it's going to feel like a lifetime of forgiving those sins, Rich. You're going to have to live through them unless you talk to me, Rich. How does talking to you help me? Because I know the aliens, Rich. I know. I can't do it. For some reason, I can't. Oh, no jokes. All right, give me strike one. Strike one. Sorry about that. Here's an interesting video. Wow. I'm not even, I don't even, it's Jim Martin from 0 Point UFO, that's the channel, says there's infrared UFOs, invisible orbs hidden Newport Beach 2015. Now, Jim Martin, you know who Jim Martin is, right? Well, look him up. This footage is, wow. Oh, this isn't the one I wanted to play. But I'll show you just a second of it. Yeah, this isn't it. Sorry. Yeah. Well, see, I apologize.
We're finally able to get a closer look at these incredible objects.
Okay, what do we got here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That doesn't prove anything to me. Iridium flare.
Better document the spheres
Iridium
with more
flare.
clarity.
Sorry. They're not UFOs. They're going in straight lines. There's, brother. Look, I want to believe they're UFOs. So let me try that. Let's try doing it the way that you guys want me to be.
Record in infrared and all spectrums of light. Graph and record. Solution can be. The hidden world starts to. You can see the craft has a black mass.
Now, there's no way that would ever be a plane. That is definitely a UFO. You see this black mass like he was just talking about? That's from the propulsion system. Don't worry about the flashing because UFOs do flash. Oh, I went a little bit forward on some of these. I can't play all of them.
Coming from my balcony. It's an illuminated sphere with an almost diamond-like structure.
Wow. Beautiful, isn't it? It's just so pretty.
Here's a triple set of UFOs.
So this is the problem, you know.
Plasma structure.
Beautiful. Just gorgeous. I can't act like that. I can't be that way, guys. You know, I don't mind UFOs like this, but I do. But I do. Because what are we looking at, right? Dots. I don't see how we can call that a UFO. I really don't. How? How can you call just a white dot a UFO? I've done it myself. I still do. But why are we doing that? If you have three orbs that form a triangle and they're all moving in the same way, why? Well, I mean, those could be balloons, right? We'll never get close enough to know. Nobody's flying a drone or an airplane up next to these things to see them close. So what do we have? What do you think? 3 UFOs, or could it be balloons? Now, same 3 UFOs. Whoa, one takes off and breaks off to the right or to the left. Now we're talking. So if you have something that does something out of the norm, other than looking like it's being pushed by the wind. I know. I don't need to tell you guys this. All right, here is from Exo Academian. Says, there have been times when I've heard, even through an objective journalists, wonder aloud before an audience if entities encountered at a place like Skinwalker Ranch might actually be denomination would actually be demonic. Please, folks, use descriptive properties, not dogmatic terms. So they're saying that objective journalists are wondering aloud before an audience if there's, so he's talking about George Knapp. Are there demons at Skinwalker Ranch? I'm not a big fan anymore of Skinwalker Ranch. Not at all. It's very hard. Oh, wow. Somebody took a tweet down. I hate when that happens. Way to go. How did I know that was going to be taken down? That is weird. Why did we ever start taking UFOs seriously? Why? Does anybody know why? For decades, flying saucers were a punchline of everything, right? So why did the US government relax their grip on the so-called UFO world? I was going to say disclosure, but there is no disclosure. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at the chat room, so I didn't see what you guys are saying. I'm going to check out the chat room. I'm trying to do that. What's that, Shelly? You going? Oh, okay. Misty, you leaving? Oh, everybody's leaving. That's okay. I know. It's not that. I told you it wasn't going to be a good show. I told you it was going to be boring. Same stuff. Rich, Troy says, Rich would tell you about the thing I undid. What the hell? I was being checky? The fair God is so true. Rich would not say that a few back. I don't know what that means. Sorry, Troy. I get 10 strikes tonight. Yeah, I know. Do a Lincoln commercial? Oh, I see what you're saying, Off-World Adam. Welcome to the show. All right. All right. You want me to do a Lincoln commercial? All right, I can do a Lincoln commercial. Hold on a second. If I'm going to do it, I got to do it right. Why is this happening to me? All right, here we go. Let's see. There's something I got to get here. What is going on? Come on, don't do this. All right, there we go. Is this where it is? I got to do it this way. I think this is it. It's kind of dark outside. You're feeling like the sun's hitting in your eyes. It's like mesmerizing. Kind of like watching me and my shirt off. It's a hell of a ride. It's a hell of a ride. I tell you, want to go places. I can't do it. you want, hey, Rich, I can do it for you, buddy. No, I got this. I got this. If you guys want to know what it's like to be me, step inside to a Lincoln. Come along for the ride of your life. You know what I mean? It's a Lincoln. That's pretty good, Rich. I was still doing it. I don't think the song works. That's the problem. See, that's the thing with me. You can't, it's hard for me to just, it has to be all natural. I don't have that rehearsed. Wait, let's try a different song. That's what it is. It's the song. Yeah, people are checking out now. Go ahead, check out. You're not going to have any fun later on, I can tell you that. At least we have fun here. Yeah, damn. Can't have any fun anywhere? Just want to have some fun. Can we do that? No. 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 Okay, it'll be like this. Sometimes I just look out. Hold up. It's all about making money. It doesn't measure you in success. It doesn't measure you how big you are, how tall you are. No, it doesn't, does it? But it does make you feel comfortable, don't it? This Lincoln right here, this will warm you with nice heated leather seats. Nice tinted windows for that privacy you need sometimes when you just want to smoke out. Just chill out, you know. And nobody ever feeling like you do when you drive a Lincoln. Just come along with me. Go for a ride with Matthew McConaughey. Come on. You know what you want. I can't even keep my eyes open. Car drives itself. It's beautiful. Ooh, it even has a massage button. Lincoln. It's a ride. All right. All right. That's as good as it's going to get tonight. It's a Lincoln. What a ride. What a rush. I saw a couple of super chats. I think that's strike 3 and 4. Thank you very much, JLR, for the $5 super chat. And F Graph 72, welcome to the show with the 99-cent super sticker. You guys are super generosoing tonight. I love it. The support's beautiful. I never thought I would ever have support like this again. You know, in the early days when we had the AZ UFO show, you know, oh, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable, that show. The show sucks so bad. I don't know how anybody listened to it, but I can't get this to move. But super generoso, guys. Super generoso from JLR. I know I already said it once. And F Graph 72. Grazie, generoso. Just close your eyes. Just imagine what it's going to be like making love to Matthew McConaughey. You get your old face on, and you look, and you pull down the mirror in a Lincoln, and you look that much better. Lincoln mirrors are made with pure glass. They burn it right under my feet when I'm walking on the sand. That's how hot I am. Drive a Lincoln. All right, guys. Let's get to the moon. The moon? Oh, okay. All right, I'll do this real quick and we'll do the moon. No. Wait, what? Wait. I don't know what I don't know what I'm looking at. It has something to do with UFO Jesus. Doesn't make sense. Let's get rid of it. Don't care. No tweets. What is this one? Oh, right. So huge UFO news coming, according to UFO Jesus. You guys interested? Hey, man, that's not my world over there. You want me to play it? I'll play it. All right, we'll play it. You guys love UFO Jesus. You know? All right, and we won't play it. You sure? There he is. Are you sure? All right, because there's no video. I thought there was going to be a video, but there isn't. Look at that guy. He's coming to a TV screen near you. He's back with the headband even. Same freaking cloth. Why don't you have a set, several of those? Look, people are dropping out of the show. Goodbye. It's okay. There's nothing going on. The big phone home did something awesome. You know that 8-hour show, I think Alien Girl, Uno was on it, as were other people. The UFO community is intermingling and working together now, much more seamlessly than they've ever seen in a while. UFO Jesus was on Mystery Wire. Can you believe UFO Jesus was on Mystery Wire, which is like coast to coast with George Knapp? They're taking him seriously. I've got to do, guys, UFO effing Jesus is being taken so seriously, he's on Mystery Wire with George Knapp. Does that even compute in this world? How does that even work? Oh, you guys wonder why I'm so upset. Why can't he ever just do a show, talk about ancient aliens, talk about Bigfoot, talk about this? Why do you always have to talk about these people and be so angry all the time? Because it's ruining ufology. Oh, God. Okay. What do you want me to do then? Ignore it? And just go along our merry way, right? Don't challenge anybody. Let everybody do whatever they want, say whatever they want, and let people believe whatever they want to, Rich. Why do you have to be such a dick about it? Just let them do what they do. What does it matter? You're doing what you're doing and they don't like it, but you don't hear anybody talking about you. Yes, I do. Very rarely. But good. Let them sit on their asses and not you know why they don't challenge what we say? Because we're right. And they don't know if they're wrong. UFO Jesus hasn't been in this business long enough to know what's right and wrong yet. He doesn't know shit. He's a parrot. He's a freaking parrot. The guy's a parrot. What is that? What's that noise? Hello. Oh, there he is, UFO Jesus. I'm here. Hello. Hello. Wow, you look really good with your nice headband on. That's from KNAPP. Oh, God. Who? It's from KNAPP. From KNAPP. Free headband. Parrot. That's me. Big freaking parrot plagiarizing prick. I'm so done. Let's get to the moon. Let's go to the moon. I would play the song Going to the Moon, but unfortunately, can't. I can't believe this, man. This is like, Biden is blaming Trump for the migrant surge. He's blaming Trump for it. Oh, God. Why did I even start that? Let me get away from that. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the show so you guys can leave because I know you don't care about politics. The moon is really amazing. The moon has been the subject of many stories, many mysteries, mythologies. The moon, at one point, wasn't even here. It couldn't have crashed into the Earth. It couldn't have been some sort of planetoid that crashed into the Earth because the moon is older than the Earth. Excuse me. The moon is the Earth's only natural satellite. It's 1/4 the diameter of Earth compared, with the width of Australia. It is the largest natural satellite in the solar system relative to the size of its planet. It's ridiculously huge. And the 5th largest satellite in the solar system overall, larger than any dwarf planet. This moon is so bizarre. It is the weirdest of weird, everything. Orbiting Earth at an average distance of 238,000 miles, or about 30 times Earth's diameter. Its gravitational influence slightly lengthens Earth's day and is the main driver of Earth's tides. The moon is classified as a planetary mass object and a differentiated rock body and lacks any significant atmosphere, hydrosphere, or magnetic field. Its surface gravity is about 1/6 of Earth. Jupiter's moon, Io, is the only satellite in the solar system to have a higher surface gravity and density. Now, the moon orbits around the Earth about has a sidereal period of 27.3 days and a synodic period? I never heard that before, of 29.5 days. So it's about 28 days. Oh, the synodic period drives its lunar phases, which from the basis for the months of a lunar calendar. The moon is tidally locked to Earth, which means that the length of a full rotation of the moon on its own axis, a lunar day, is the same as the synodic period, resulting in the same side, the near side, always facing Earth. That said, 59% of the total lunar surface can be seen from Earth through shifts in perspective. It's weird. COVID. The moon formed, you ready for this? 4.51 billion years ago, or even 100 million years earlier, some 50 million years after the origin of the solar system, as research published in 2019 suggests. Several forming mechanisms have been proposed, including the fission of the moon from Earth's crust through centrifugal force. Crashes into the Earth and then it gets, locked in. The gravitational capture. The co-formation of Earth and the moon together in the primordial accretion disk, which does not explain the depletion of metals in the moon. These hypotheses also cannot account for the high angular momentum of the Earth-Moon system. The prevailing theory is that the Earth-Moon system formed after a giant impact of a Mars-sized body named Theia with the proto-Earth. The impact blasted material in Earth's orbit, and then the material accreted and formed the moon. Why don't they just say it come together? This theory best explains the evidence. 18 months prior to an October 1984 conference on lunar origins, Bill Hartman, Roger Phillips, and Jeff Taylor challenged fellow lunar scientists. You have 18 months. Go back to your Apollo data. Go back to your computer, do whatever you have to, but make up your mind. Don't come to our conference unless you have something to say about the moon's birth. At the 1984 conference at Kona, Hawaii, the giant impact hypothesis emerged as the most consensual. Yeah, I'm not sure. The moon is a very slightly scalene ellipsoid due to tidal stretching, with its long axis displaced 30 degrees from facing the Earth due to gravitational anomalies from impact basins. Its shape is more elongated than current tidal forces can account for. This fossil bulge indicates that the moon solidified when it orbited at half its current distance to the Earth, and that it is now too cold for its shape to adjust to its orbit. Weird. I didn't know that. The moon is a differentiated body. It has a geochemically distinct crust, mantle, and core. The moon has a solid, iron-rich inner core with a radius probably as small as 150 miles, and a fluid outer core primarily made of liquid iron with a radius of roughly 190 miles. Yeah. Around the core is a partially molten boundary layer with a radius of about 310 miles. This structure is thought to have been developed through the fractional crystallization of a global magma ocean shortly after the moon's formation, 4.5 billion years ago. Whatever. Volcanic features. Yeah, lots of volcanic features. Impact craters, which are very strange. I'm going to play a video about that. There are estimated to be roughly 300,000 craters wider than half a mile on the moon's near side alone. My God, that's a lot. The radiometric ages of impact melted rocks collected during the Apollo missions cluster between 3.8 and 4.1 billion years old. They're saying this has been used to propose a late heavy bombardment of impacts after it was formed. Blanketed on top of the moon's crust is a highly blanketed on top of the moon's crust is a highly what is that? Comminuted. I'm learning a lot of new stuff today. And impact garden surface layer called regolith, formed by impact process. The finer regolith, the lunar soil of silicon dioxide glass, has a texture resembling snow and a scent resembling spent gunpowder, one of my favorite smells of all time. I love that smell. The regolith old surfaces is generally thicker than for younger surfaces. It varies in thickness, presence of water, gravitational field. There's a Doppler shift, magnetic field. The moon has an external magnetic field of generally less than 0.2 nanoteslas. Atmosphere. The moon has an atmosphere so tenuous as to be nearly vacuum, with a total mass of less than 10 tons. The surface pressure of the small... These stupid things keep popping up for the ads from this website, whatever it is. Yeah, let's just play a video then. I can't do this anymore with these things popping up every 6 seconds. And people think the moon landings were fake. People think the moon is fake. Well, 8 things you didn't know about the moon. I'm going to play this video. Is it a video? Please say it is. No, it's not a video. I need a video. I can't talk. Nope. Here, lunar anomalies. How about that? Where's this from? This one is from QUFOSR, closer. I don't know, like 3,700 subscribers. We'll do a fair use on this SOB. Where is StreamYard? Ma? Oh, she's gone. Yeah. Everybody's gone. Everybody's leaving. I don't blame you. Just go ahead. Okay, that looks bizarre. That's a dome. That's something. Wow. Right there. Wow. Right out of the bat. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff there. Anyway, amazing anomalies. Look at these things. You can't even believe it. Look at the structures, things that look like they could have been structures. I don't know. They're blurring out something here. Something very anomaly here. Very anomaly here, I said. Very anomalous. It's very anomaly. I don't know what this is. Doesn't tell me anything. Snow. High Plains Drifter. Oh, here's a interesting. Looks like a wall, right? Look at that. Does he say what it is? Wow. Dude, that's wicked. Look at that. I mean, that could just be part of a mountain that broke off, right? How old do you think this stuff is? You know what I think? Really? There's the, what do they call this? The Tower of Babel. Now, I don't know what these things are. It's just something on the picture. Interesting. Whoa, what is that? Lightning bolt. What the hell? Or a hair. You know, some people don't think we even went to the moon, which is a shame. I do. I think we went there. I do. But let's look at a few more anomalies, okay? What? Oh, I want to watch this. I want to watch this.
You know, it's one of the
space experts, they react to the Apollo 11 moon landings. So they're going to tell us by their reaction whether they believe it's real or not. This is actually good. I haven't watched any of it. I'm going to be with you. So I think they're just introducing who they are. Yeah. Smart people. Got it. I want to see the videos. We got to save some time. So let's go.
He's being told what to do when you're coming down for a landing. It's just like when I'm
Who's this guy? Is that Buzz Aldrin?
For an airplane.
Man, he looks different. Oh, oh, never mind.
Landing.
And we can see they're just sort of landing onto an area with absolutely no craters. You can see the dust starting to come up now, so it's actually really hard to see anything.
Wow, they're great. Oh, you can see some dust coming off the ground there. A little bit of a shadow from the sun not being able to go through steel.
On the surface.
The Eagle has landed.
Eagle's landed.
Classic line, Eagle has landed. Amazing. Must be such an emotional moment. It's just incredible.
Radio check. Very, very fine grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder.
So this is really interesting. He's describing what the surface is like here. So this would have been the first time that someone had seen what the lunar regolith is like. So the lunar regolith is like the soil that's on top of the surface of the moon. And it actually turned out to be super powdery. And actually the powder got everywhere, got all over their suits.
So far, I'm a little disappointed. They're saying stuff you and I already know. We could have done this. Oh boy, this person's a cheerleader, I could tell.
They love it.
Some sight out here. They've got the flag up now, and you can
Flag
see the
is
stars and stripes
up.
on the lunar
Yeah.
I know when they left, the flag actually fell down.
40 feet out. I'd say out to the end of that next. It's gonna be staying pace.
I'll tell you why, Light Sky, to comment. It's a good question, a good comment, because I really don't know. But I'm going to say yes. There's a video out there that I watched, explained a lot of the anomalies away. But one thing he mentioned was that when we first went to the moon, second, third, whatever, they showed it on TV. They broadcasted it live, right? Now, if that was broadcast live, what's that? All right, let me start over. Let's say everything was recorded in a studio and everything we're seeing is fake, right? They never went to the moon. The rocket just went up and they went around in orbit. There's a good argument for that. Believe me, I know. I've seen everything on the moon as far as not going. Now, the problem with this theory that somebody recorded everything in a studio is that this broadcast was live continuously, constantly going 24 hours a day. The amount of film that would have to be on the ready, the reels of film is a ridiculous amount. They said it would, hold on. They said the amount of film that would have to have been stored would have been phenomenal. There wouldn't have been enough film around, especially back in 69, 70. And there, you know how when you watch a film, when I went to school or even at home, the projector something would always go down. There was no downtime on these broadcasts at all. They were continuously going, doing different things at all times. So that alone would be hard for me to believe that they didn't go to the moon. The amount, and you don't see any crackling. There isn't any anything like film, dust or impurities in the film that are not showing up on the TV, flicking through. What happens when that one reel runs out and they have to continue another one? We don't even see that. We don't see the marker for that when you watch these. There's no way they faked it. Now, I could also say, of course they faked it. They definitely faked it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Somehow they're pulling the wool over our eyes. They could have filmed this. They could have synced it up maybe with a couple of different places that had all the reels ready. Miles and miles and miles of film that would have wrapped around the earth 4 times. None of that stuff happened. Now, I know I've seen these astronauts fall down and magically get lifted up. So I'm bothered by it, Light Sky. I am. But I am. I'm bothered that there wasn't an impact crater really big underneath when they landed. The dust, the moon dust barely got picked up and thrown around. You could see that there was no dust on the landing pads. They were clean as a whistle. clean, which is weird. So there's a lot of problems. So what I'm going to say is, would you meet me in the middle and say that they did film it and they did go? I think they filmed it just in case they died. But I think they had plenty of live data that they would show them doing things, you know, like something as simple as maybe putting the flag in, okay, or digging for rocks and, you know, walking around. Maybe those were filmed in a studio. You know what I mean? The hard stuff, the stuff that anything go wrong. Look, I'm all in the belief that they could have gone, but it was also filmed. I think that makes more sense. But as we have seen, Buzz Aldrin and the other guys not putting their hand on a Bible to swear that they went to the moon, wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. These are the guys that are running NASA, people like this, that are real deep into the Bible and believe that if they lied and put their hand and swore in the Bible, they were going to hell. And they wouldn't put their hand on the Bible. Right? There's a problem. It's so weird. I told you. I don't know what to believe. I think we did go, but I think there's some problems here. Here's a video that says, and I haven't watched it yet, how we know NASA didn't fake Neil Armstrong's. Oh, I did watch this. You know what? This is really interesting. Have you ever wondered how they got the camera, how they got this shot? A lot of people would say, how the hell did they, this is the first steps on the moon. How did they get that shot? If he's the first person on moon, how's there a camera there? Some people said, well, it's remote controlled from Earth. They sent it there earlier and it was, you kidding me? You really think that lander barely even made it? They didn't know they were going to land there. So no, the camera could not have been pre-placed. Okay. But you got to hear the explanation. I'm not buying it. I don't know why I'm not. I don't want to buy this explanation. But you tell me what you think. We're going to fair use this one. So in 3, 2, and goosh.
Today on Vintage Space, I am taking on the conspiracy theorist's favorite argument of how on earth NASA managed to get footage of Neil Armstrong walking down the lunar module's ladder if there wasn't somebody operating the camera on the surface. Seriously, guys, it's NASA and they just landed on the moon. You think they could figure out the camera bit?
This is great.
All right, here is the quote-unquote contentious footage. It shows a very grainy Neil Armstrong climbing down the ladder on the lunar module's front leg. Conspiracy theorists say that the only way that camera angle would be possible is if somebody was standing on the surface operating the camera with a tripod. There just wasn't anything already on the moon to be taking this video footage.
Right. So how is it even possible that that shot could even, yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know? Do you guys know the answer? Oh, you guys are on a different conversation. Okay. They had remote control cameras, yet had to send men. Yeah. Well, you're going to like this answer. I'm going to play a little bit more. I have to break it up or else you get in trouble.
So that's partially true. There wasn't anything on the moon to capture that footage before Apollo 11 landed. So how was it possible? Well, because Apollo 11 landed on the moon and brought with it exactly what it needed to take footage from that angle. So let's back up just a little bit and talk about the fact that the lunar module came in 2 parts, the descent stage and the ascent stage.
Okay, it's not descent and ascent. It's ascent and descent or descent. Am I wrong? Am I living in a
Descent stage had the massive descent engine, which the astronauts used for actually landing on the surface. The ascent stage was just the upper bit that separated, and this launched off the moon's surface to separate with the orbiting.
I don't know anybody else who says ascent. I don't know anybody who says it this way.
And service module. The descent stage wasn't just the landing stage. It also carried a lot of cargo that astronauts would need further.
Right.
Among the items, bulky gloves. The MESA down so that it could be firmly secured to the MESA with a vibration. The item stowed inside Apollo 11's MESA was a camera. The camera was mounted upside down so that it could be firmly secured to the MESA with vibration isolators, and it also made removing it easier for the astronauts wearing their bulky gloves. The MESA pallet was designed to fold away from the lunar module's body when Neil Armstrong pulled a lanyard on the left-hand side of the porch, so before he ever got to the moon's surface. The MESA pallet was deployed, and the camera's lens was able to see the landing leg of the lunar module.
I don't remember seeing him pulling on a lanyard when he stepped out.
Then Buzz Aldrin turned on the camera by pushing a TV circuit breaker inside the cabin of the lunar module. The camera switched on, Neil Armstrong climbed down the ladder, and the whole event was broadcast
live to 70 million people or whatever. You know, that's pretty amazing if you think about it. So they had the camera upside down on the bottom of the lander, and when he was coming out, he pulled on this lanyard, it opened up the thing, and lo and behold, the camera flips out, and it's ready to take a picture. And Buzz Aldrin just, you know, presses a button and snap-a-rooski. Can we go back to this? How close does he really look to the camera, though? Does he look that close that the lander would be... I mean, it looks far away to me, right? I want to see him come out that door. I want to see what he looks like real quick. Come on. All right, they're not going to show it. I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe it is close enough. Does the camera move? I don't think it moves ever. Nope, it stays the same. Well, that would make sense. The camera went with them. And it unfolded. And that's how they took the camera. Wasn't remote control. All these years, I thought it was remote control. Dirty Bong, she's a shill. You know, I don't know. Shakir, or is it Shakir? I don't know. Someone was there already. Corin's the booking guy. We have cameras all over our cars today to send us video inside our vehicles, yet we think this is impossible. Yeah, but that was 52 years ago. 50 years. A lot has happened. Technology. Anyway, let's get back to the moon. Now, that I just wanted to play that to show you that there's no tomfoolery going on yet on the moon. They actually had it all planned out, which I think is really weird. Can I just say I think it's weird that they thought about that? That's why I'm not buying it. So the reason I don't buy it, because you have to think these guys at NASA are sitting there going, we need to record us stepping on the moon for the first time ever in the history of man, a human walking on another planet. We have got to somehow get that on camera. How do we do it? Well, the guys wear a camera, right? Yeah. Well, let's make one that's looking down just for this shot. And when they're done taking the pictures, they can throw it away. No, I got something better. Check this out. We take one of the Hasselblad cameras. We put it on the bottom of the lander inside this little compartment. When he comes out of the door and is about to take his first step down the ladder, he pulls on a lanyard, which then unfolds the camera and is now facing him. And then from the inside, he'll just say, okay, go ahead, take a picture. Buzz Aldrin hits the button and takes the picture. Which one sounds more logical? Why would you have to go through all these steps when all they had to do is give them one camera, looking down, taking the steps, boom. But yet they decided with all the spending and everything else to have this contraption back in the freaking 60s unfold and point perfectly. Perfectly, because that's how they set it up. When it unfolded, it was no matter what, it was going to be looking at the guy coming down the ladder. There was no focusing. It was already focused. Everything was all in focus, ready to go. Okay. All right. They went to the moon. You got me. I think that's a lot of work just to take a picture of a guy. Hey, once he's on the moon, you can take pictures. We get it. He was the first guy to step on the moon. But to actually have it built into the lander that way so you could have some proof that you were on the moon, it's really weird. It's really weird. Yeah.
Next guest.
Gene Cernan said, "We didn't go to space alone." I don't know what this means. Does this mean aliens? We'll play that one last. I don't want to play that right now. All right, here's some moon anomalies. Now, the moon, you could say what you want. Did we go to the moon? Is it possible to get to the moon? Are there aliens on the moon? Is it like the Truman Show and there's a whole colony of human beings that have been watching the Earth forever, which would be so cool, by the way. I would, oh my God, wouldn't it be awesome to be an alien and having a planet that you can watch and things are happening? Oh my God, I would love that. Like, video games are fun, playing The Sims and everything. I like hurting people and hearing them go, ow, and watching them die and all that stuff. But to watch things on a planet, living things have free will, and you created them. I'm just saying, these aliens, whatever's up in the moon, they're watching their creation down on Earth. And anytime they want to reset it, asteroid. They got tired of watching the dinosaurs. They loved them for how many millions of years? 400 million years or whatever it was. And they just said, you know what? We can do it. Let's put humans. All right, asteroid. And they sent the asteroid in. That was the delete button. How about, you can go back in history. Who built the pyramids? Reset. You're never going to know. And then they come in and they clean up everything and they take all the evidence away as much as they can. But every now and then you got a rogue alien who likes to leave a watch or maybe a tool like an axe pick or a shovel. And it gets embedded in rock and it's there for 700,000 years. And then later on we dig it up and we're like, how did it get there? I don't know. It's ionized and everything. It looks like an axe pick, 700,000 years old. Oh my God. I do. I think, I really do. I think that moon is bullshit. I think aliens live up there, and I think this is a freaking zoo for them. Seriously. It explains so freaking much. It explains everything. It explains the guys not putting their hand on the Bible. It explains the guys talking about not seeing stars. Stars, I don't know. I thought I saw stars. I don't remember seeing stars. Yeah, there were some stars. Did you see stars? I didn't see stars. Did you see stars? Let's get Mikey. Hey, Mikey. He saw them. Oh, this moon drives me crazy. Let's see what this guy says. Hold on.
And give their generations during the war. And we gotta sort of, and I said, well, I've already bought that swamp. You go down and get suited up.
Yeah, I don't like this one. We're not going to listen to that guy. All right. Mile-high structures, mega structures found on the backside of the moon. And this is from Mars Anomalies and Beyond. This is from November 5th. We do have permission. I will put the link in the description after the show. In the description. Here we go. 3, 2, go. This is from Chris from Mars Anomalies and Beyond. I've never seen this before.
What look like structures here lined up
COVID.
here in the center of this circle. You can see what looks like little structures. Looks like a carved out kind of built structure right there. You have these other pieces laying about. You also have what looks like these openings here. They look rectangular. It looks like they have a separation too. You can see them here. Okay. We also had this object in the back I told you guys about. It looks like some kind of rectangular roof type thing, and it looks like it might actually have some height to it. Okay, we have other ones and these little shadows, right? One over here, I showed you these others. Okay. Just really cool. Check the video out. Now, what I decided to do was check out the darker areas, which includes this one right here, a little bit more in depth.
Me too.
This so-called crater.
You're so stupid.
And this one to the right here.
Good night.
And all in this area here.
Thank you, first floor.
And
have a good night.
This area. So I'm looking at the center here.
I told you it was one of those shows. All right, we'll see you later, man. Have to say goodbye to First Floor Audio. Anybody else want to leave? Go. All right, I get it.
I said, wait a minute, why does it look completely straight? Looks like it kind of goes down like this. I was like, whoa. Then I looked at this one here. Okay. Well, looks like it has this design on it. Guys, once you see this, you can't unsee it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and enhance it.
I'm telling you, I can't unsee it. Right, Dark Hour Paranormal. Richard Hoagland was probably the best at pointing out moon, Mars anomalies. God, I miss that guy's lectures. I just can't listen to him anymore. You know, you can only listen to them once. This is amazing. What's here though? This is pretty good.
I'm going to show you both the back area, again, this crater here, and these anomalies. Check this out, guys. Let's drop this on you.
Okay.
All right, so this is what I did. You can see it's got a little grain to it, so we put a little blur into it. You can see the difference. I'm going to jockey back and forth. Okay. Let's have a look at these right here. Okay.
I'll give you full screen.
Now, guys, when I seen this, I was totally blown away.
You're welcome.
Look at these structures here. Let's zoom in.
Oh, wow.
Check this out. Now, we do have these lines coming down, so we got to try to...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this. This looks like a structure. Does it not? Look at this. Look. Okay, I'm not joking around. This is like seriously, this looks like a mega structure. Thank you, Benji Yorkshire, UK. Benji Yorkshire, UK. $1.99 super sticker, is it? Yeah. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I do. It's super, super, super generoso. Grazie, grazie.
Not really picture them as part of the actual structure, but this one's right here. It's going like this. It looks like it has this weird rooftop type thing. And it goes down behind this other one.
Whoops.
What I'm seeing here is this right here.
Whoops.
I can see what looks like on the end of this building, on the side of it.
There he goes. Now we're talking.
Going up. And I see a bottom one here as well.
Yep.
Okay. This line kind of tricks you because this is part of a stitch line.
It's a crease.
For these actual moon photo strips. Okay.
Yep.
But check this out.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
To be doing this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's more. It's like a freaking 40-story building.
Okay. Now, get a look at this. This is cool. It looks like it has this weird piece on top of it doing this with two white round circles. Guys, see that? You got two in the back here on this one. Okay. Check that out. Here's the actual finished product right here.
Crazy.
here it is, guys. And you can see there's really no difference other than whatever was white. We try to make it a little bit more white.
Seriously, that's pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I think so. Is there more? Oh, wow. Wow. Look at this, guys. What the hell?
To make it much brighter so that you can't see the top of this. But I can see.
Wait a minute. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. I don't know if I'm getting a little bit too excited over nothing, but that looks like something. Jesus. Holy crap.
It looks like framework built into this.
Wow.
Now, we can't go by this right here because there's a line coming down. So we can't go by this like it's a support or something. Although it could be, but I don't think that's the case because you can clearly see that has lines coming down.
Wow.
But check that out. Look at these pieces on this side.
Dude, this is crazy.
We've got, like I said, all of these pieces in here.
Hey, Scott Brown, don't ruin the party, Mr. Party Pooper.
Structures.
Of course they're distorted. Of course. How else are we supposed to see these things, man? They look cool, though. Distorted as they are, you can't deny that there's shapes in there, man. Of course it's grainy. All Mars and stuff that has a structure attached to it is grainy and blurry and distorted. Of course, it wouldn't be the moon if it wasn't. But imagine if we saw this clear. Well, what do you think this is? This looks like you could actually see through it, like to the other side, like right through there. I don't know. I like it. You know what? Not everything has a logical explanation, Scott, and anybody else. I'm not just picking on you, but not everything does. We can't explain everything. That's why you're in this, guys. I'm in this field because of the possibilities and the weirdness of certain pictures, videos, and people. It's a wild, crazy, paranormal world we live in. You can't deny it. I've seen things move in front of me that shouldn't move. I've seen it. I recorded it. I don't know about you guys. You guys are, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to just relax, you know, right? Like I look at this picture here and I see a structure. For sure. Don't, you know, pareidolia. Look around. It could be. But it is odd. It is odd. And it is what it is. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Really. I think there's some stuff going on with the moon. It's no joke, really. I really do. Look at this. Here's a guy who found non-human footprints on the moon. You know about this one. You guys have seen this video, right? How did they get there? Well, I'm going to show you. Let's see. This is from Quest TV. Thank you, Scott, from Anomalies, Moon Anomalies, and Beyond. Scientists find unusual non-human footprints on the moon. This comes from Quest TV. Fair Eustace, and let me get it up to the area.
For Station 2, and it looks like a great place.
With no wind or earthquakes on the moon, their tracks will remain untouched for billions of years.
Got it.
The set of images from the moon, the Joe.
These look like Otherfoot.
Hey, Bill Burns.
Almost think, looking at it, somebody's been walking barefoot on the moon.
These strange markings are 30 miles from the nearest Apollo landing site, but the Apollo astronauts never traveled further than 20 miles from their spacecraft. And if they are footprints, they're on an inhuman scale.
Right? Look at these. Huh? And what is it? You know what it is. I could tell you what this is just by looking at it. Scott, you know what this is, right? I know what this is. Nobody's going to like it, though. You guys won't believe me. You want to know what it is? I think a meteorite hit the moon, bounced, started, bouncing. And then you're seeing the progression of it rolling over the Mars surface. That's all. And it's tumbling and creating this. That's why some of them are long, because it's not a perfectly round or bipedal rock. Okay. It's a weird, maybe potato shape, who knows what, whatever. It made this as it rolled along the surface. Skipping stones, basically. You got that right, Denbub. Exactly. Could be Bigfoot, maybe. That's all. Yeah, Bill Burns, man, from UFO Hunters. Classic. Bill Burns was the bomb. Yeah, doing good. He's still kicking. That's what I think this is. That's all. But I like Bill Burns. He's got the enthusiasm of a young man. Come on, Bill.
These look like the kind of trails you'd see in a desert. But the problem with these was that they weren't human-sized footprints. They were really big footprints.
I'm embarrassed that they're even saying their footprints.
Those are several kilometers across. That's an awfully big footprint.
No creature could create such a massive print.
They're not even side by side. It's a rolling. Oh, I'm so angry. Yeah, it's all, man. I mean, the Mars is different. Here is a UAP over Arizona. Now, what I'm about to show you can blind you. I want you to be safe. No. Because you're going to have to get so close to the screen to see these things. Now, the person I'm going to play this, his name is Tom King. Tom King is one of the original videographers in ufology. Goes back to the early 90s. He's friends with Jeff Willis. He lives here in Phoenix, Arizona. He caught the Phoenix lights, but not on that night, some other night, apparently. But he's still out there now capturing stuff. And I have to say, stuff loosely. Anyway, take a look. We'll do a fair use on this one.
Episode of 4K Skywatching, I capture what looks like a metallic-looking disc, or the Mexico City hockey puck has returned.
Okay, first of all, that doesn't look anything like the 1991-92 hockey puck. Absolutely nothing like it. I don't know why he thinks that is, but he's using this. It's like Skyhub.
On the dome system.
He calls it the dome system. I don't know if it's Skyhub. It doesn't look like Skyhub.
I skywatch all the time, so you don't have to.
No, your little Skyhub skywatches, and I don't like those things. I only like them for the data that they give you. And supposedly, I don't know what this one is, but the data of the Skyhub is supposed to tell you how high something is, how fast something is. They've got all of the apps that are connected to Skyhub. Let me see if this looks like Skyhub. Does this look like Skyhub? Does his thing look like Skyhub? Hold on, I'm looking. I don't know. It does, but it doesn't. I'm trying to pull it up, and this website is just, videos. Let's see. Oh my God, just show me what the freaking thing looks like. I want to see what Skyhub looks like. You got to see this, guys. I'm trying to find out what Skyhub looks like, right? Let's go home. They need to, I can barely see what that is. It's hard. And he's got videos of dots in the sky. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. But anyway, it looks like he may have a Skyhub, right? It looks similar. Tom King, I'm talking about. But no matter where I go, I can't find a picture of it unless I know what I'm going to have to do. Right? You know what I'm going to have to do. Watch. No, you're not going to be able to see it.
Activity picked up about 2 weeks ago when I was scanning the clouds, and I noticed that there's something maybe above the clouds or just under the clouds
All right, he's looking at this. Do you see it?
cruising around 2-3 miles away from me.
Look at this. First of all, I want you to watch the clouds and try to watch this. Oh, this tiny dot. Try to follow it and the clouds.
This might be hard to see.
Oh
on
my
your
God,
phone,
it's
but
going
there's
the
some
same
small
exact
object
speed.
traveling just below the clouds.
Dude, it's called a balloon. Okay, that's your classic balloon right there. That's mistake number 1 he made in this video. And he shows us for a long time until this.
Around this time,
No.
it went nuts. It's very.
He says it went nuts. It's just UFOs coming out all over the place. Yeah, because somebody released balloons. Look at this right here.
Noticing, well, there's several objects here, and if you look at the screen, they're all over the place. There's one up above the
I don't see any all over the place.
clouds. There's one.
But anyway, the cloud's barely moving. It looks like it's swirling. This thing is coming downward. Balloon. Same day, balloon. What's this? This it?
With my P1000 and zoomed in on this thing.
He said I should have gone and got my P1000 to zoom in, but he didn't. It's moving.
That object is moving.
It's moving with the clouds. Now, before we go, so I just want to show you that there's a video that Third Phase of Moon did. We still have 10 minutes. Yesterday. And this video is pretty good. This is, and I didn't, I was supposed to make a video. I might make a video for this tonight, for Third Phase UFO. As a matter of fact, I am. But I'm going to show it to you so you can see it here anyway. It's a different crowd. But I have to show this. I can't wait. I want you to see it. I don't want to wait till tomorrow. But check out this first sighting. This is really weird. This is really interesting, to be honest. Scott, it's probably gone by now.
Se quedó estátil, se quedó quietecito.
¿Qué tal Amazono Matiro?
Se quedó quieto, no se mueve.
Dice ovni.
En un solo punto.
En un solo punto.
¿Será un ovni?
¿Será un ovni? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Totana Macero? Chino.
Es que mira que no se mueve, hace ratico está ahí.
Es que no podría, coche que darían todos en el neapariaco. Here, look.
Y ese aparatico atrás será el que lo está guiando.
Guiando.
Es que mire que no se mueve, ve, ahí está en el mismo punto.
Puto. It's not moving. Yay. I wonder what Brent and Blake are going to say. Blake?
Closer look at this Colombian sighting of what appears to be a metallic flying saucer captured in broad daylight. It's kind of weird because when you're looking at it, when you get a closer look, it seems to shapeshift in a way. It has this arrow shape kind of look in the beginning, then it kind of turns into a disc shape. Is this thing morphing up there? What the heck is it? It's not a drone, in my opinion. Brent, I want to get your thoughts. And also, thank you, everybody, for joining us in this live premiere. We want to get your comments as well. Brent, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, guys? To everybody in the chat, great to see you again. What is this? Look at this broad daylight sighting. It does look metallic, like Blake just said earlier. I do notice there's some sort of like escort next to this object. You can see it right above the top right hand of this craft. Could this be an escort drone? It's super tiny. Look at it.
It's right here.
We're looking at this object. It does look like it does have some size to it. The original saucer itself, I'm estimating it to be maybe.
So apparently this object cruised in and parked itself. This is really, it's pretty good. Okay. This isn't bad. This is really nice, actually.
About 30 to 40 feet. And looking at this other object, it
Look at
almost
this.
looks like maybe a size of a football, the escort. What's your opinion, Blake? Yeah, I'm going to get a little enhancement here, get a little still photograph of this craft. You see it, it's escorting the other ship. What is this? It seems super tiny in comparison to this disc-shaped metallic object. And what's up with these broad daylight sightings coming out of South America? Why are we seeing these flying?
South America and Mexico, you know, Brazil, all these places are having incredible UFO sightings. I don't know, man. I think something is coming. I do. I'll leave you with this, because as much as I get on people like Jeremy Corbell for putting his video up there that, you know, it isn't what it is, and other people talking about it, and other videos and pictures that are being held as legitimate, on the other side of the world, there are people capturing stuff like this, you know, real UFOs. Now, I'm wondering, because the mainstream media refuses to talk to the public until there's a major sighting captured on video from somebody like us, COVID, they aren't going to talk about anything we have. And that's a shame, because this video here on third phase of moon should be going viral, should be on the news. Why it isn't, I don't know. Is it a balloon? Is it a drone? Are they dismissing it because it's from the public? Well, whatever it is, what's happening in the mainstream media is not making sense to me. And when something doesn't make sense, that means something is wrong. We say that all the time. The fact that they're on the news, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, all the big players, and they repeatedly show the 4 or 5 orbs dispersing from the big one in the center, that is CGI. That is from an app that you can get for your phone. And you can insert that UFO sighting anywhere you want on any of your pictures. They keep showing that, and they keep showing it from different periods too, from different dates. Like it just happened a month ago in, you know, Scottsdale, Arizona, and then it happened a month, 2 days ago here in Greece. And they're showing the same CGI footage. And they're showing the Jeremy Corbell airplane /star bokeh out of focus video. And among other things that they are reporting as legit, just aren't legit. They're not UFOs. They are not UAPs. I'm telling you this because I know it's true. I can just tell. You can just tell. Come on. Come on. I'm not saying just by looking at it. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes in with wrapping up these packages and just saying they're real. A lot of mistakes are being made, and I think they're being made on purpose for the mainstream media to accept these videos, the CGI, the Jeremy Corbell, the KNAPP videos and stuff from Skinwalker Ranch, and posting it on their news. Something's wrong with the field. Something's wrong with mainstream media, because then not only are they showing you fake stuff, CGI, pictures, Photoshop, whatever, they're also telling us there's a threat out there. Now, along with the fake stuff that's happening on mainstream media, we've got real stuff like this. Yeah, maybe it isn't a real UFO, all right? Maybe it's a drone, or maybe it's an advertisement banner tied down, but it sure doesn't look like it. And we've seen several of these in the last couple of weeks. Now, I don't know if something big is happening in that part of the world, but if there is a threat, maybe the government knows something we don't know. And maybe we're starting to see some of these videos coming out. We're seeing a lot of weird stuff, a lot of meteors cracking the Earth's atmosphere. We're seeing a lot of strange light anomalies that most of them can be explained. But when it comes down to it, they're pushing this really hard. And I'm not sure who's pushing who. I'm not sure if the media is calling Luis Elizondo, is calling all these other people, KNAPP and CORBELL. Usually it does work like that. They will call us and say, hey, do you got anything? And there's an agenda and there's a narrative. And I want to know what they are. COVID. But until further notice, God knows. But there's something is imminent. And I know you're going to say, well, the 180 days is almost up. That's what's imminent. That's going to be the disclosure that we've been waiting for. You know, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it is disclosure. I hope it's some sort of form that they're going to show us technology of crafts making right-angled turns at 100,000 miles an hour, like Greer said. I hope we get to see that. I hope we get to see aliens. Jesus, I hope we get to see something that can propel us forward. We're always going forward and taking 2 steps back. How about we take a nice 2 steps forward this time? At the end of this 180 days, if it's delayed, like we're hearing rumors, or they show us nothing, it's all redacted, it's all stuff we already knew, then would you agree from that point on, anytime they mention disclosure is near, that it isn't, that you won't believe them, that you'll stop being suckered by whoever's narrative this is? Why are they pushing this as a threat? They're not doing it enough to get the public interested. I could tell you that. They're not doing it every day. They're not even doing it once a week. If there was a real threat and something was going to break at the end of these 180 days and it being part of a threat, there should be more mainstream media. There should be different videos. There should be different people. It's always the same people with the same type of videos and pictures, stuff that's grainy, stuff that's really tiny. You got to blow it up. It's out of focus or just too pixelated. It's always something. You can never get a full, good, detailed, high definition 4K video. You just don't get it because nobody's walking around with footage that is that clear. Not us, not the public. But I have to admit, the public is going to be disclosure when it happens. Although I say it's never going to happen. What I should say, it's not going to happen in my lifetime. And I've only got about 30 left. So let's hope I got 40 good years left. I know I don't. I know that makes some of you real happy. But something is coming. I believe there is going, not a false flag alien invasion. There's some sort of visual event that either it's a comet in the sky or maybe it's a hologram of aliens or a big mothership. Maybe it is going to be the false flag alien invasion. I doubt it. But I think what's going on isn't enough to get the public involved to think that there's a real threat. Okay? It's not enough. There's not enough mainstream media. And if it's part of the narrative and they want to push this disclosure a little bit, a little stronger and make it more realistic that something is imminent, well, they need to step up their game. And that Jeremy Corbell video, those KNAPP pics put us 2 steps back. And that's what I hope doesn't happen again. I hope we don't have that with the 180 days. That's all. That's all I'm saying. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day before I leave. So come back tomorrow. I want to thank the super chatters, super mucho generoso on another level. Thank you so much. And the moderators, thank you for your time, your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And newcomers and veterans alike, thank you for coming here and hanging out. I've seen some new faces, and the veterans, thank you for your continued support. It means a lot, even if you're just spending 1 or 2 minutes here. I'm glad you checked in. Hey, if you're only going to spend a minute, at least say hi. So with that being said, I've got to get back to packing. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. And if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Good night, everybody.
Shadow and terrified of dear Uncle Gustav. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not. I don't care if he does find me gone. But how? Frida, I beg you, think about what you're doing. Everyone says he's a wicked man. What about him? Who wants to be good if being good is singing hymns and praying all day long? He's doing what's best for us, I'm sure. It might be best for you. It's not for me. I'm going, and you might as well stop arguing about it. I warn you, if you dare tell on me, Frida, you know I wouldn't do that. I'm just telling you, you know what will happen if you do. Stop it, you're hurting